Hey guys, Herbal T Bag here, and I wanted to show you guys some Dust 514 footage, as well as give you a small review and just my thoughts on the overall exclusive free-to-play game. I picked up the game when it was first in beta, and I was definitely impressed by it, thought it had massive potential to it, and thought it just, could go places. They just released the actual game for it. It was a huge download. Must have taken 25 to 30 minutes to download. But, definitely the major bugs are gone. The load times are lower than they were. They're still kind of long, but they're definitely lower than they were. And there's just a few other glitches that there were in there, but they're definitely, fixed now. Anywho, when you start off in Dust 514, you can create your own character. You can pick your gender, your race, your bloodline, and as well as your name, as long as nobody else has picked the same name. The only thing for me that was a struggle was Eve put so much information in your face, and for your typical MMO player, it's not a big thing. Me, I don't play MMOs that often. I think the only one I really played was DC Universe, and I even had a hard time with that one. But if you're typical MMO player, it shouldn't be a lot of information for you to figure out. I mean, all I wanted to really do was just jump into some gameplay and, just upgrade gradually as I went along, just to figure out the game. I didn't, really know what I was expecting. But if you're planning on playing Dust seriously and planning on putting some time into it, I cannot stress enough, choose everything wisely. I mean, watch the way you play, watch, the strategies you use, and just upgrade your skill tree accordingly, and it'll just help you out. I mean, I'm the guy who just was like, oh, I'm going to upgrade this skill, and just turns out I wasted a bunch of points on stuff I'm never going to use. The game modes, kind of disappointing. There was basically two modes. It was Team Deathmatch or Domination, and there's variations to both of those. There's objectives. There's different types of those modes, but cut and dry, it's Team Deathmatch and Domination. When I jumped right into the gameplay, I found that the game is very basic and lackluster. The environment and the guns and the visuals, I mean, they were a letdown, but I kept in mind that it was a free-to-play game. You really couldn't expect much, for a free game. So, not a big deal, but don't expect amazing graphics and everything. It controls like your everyday FPS. There's a few different control changes, but nothing too serious, like the crouch is triangle, and there's a different, to call in ships, it's you're right on your digital, and there's just stuff you got to learn to play. It's it was easy to figure out, nothing too serious. Teamwork, definitely need it in this game, because if you try to lone wolf it, believe me, you're gonna get your ass kicked. If you try to go out, you're definitely gonna get ambushed by the enemy, and you're really not gonna accomplish much. So, try to get some friends, squad up with, new people, make some friends. It'll help make the game a little more enjoyable, maybe even help you win a little bit more. But that's just my overall thing, because if you don't have, squad cooperation, you're probably not going to win a lot. The thing I hate the most with Dust 514, and I don't know if there is or isn't a matchmaking system. I can't count the number of times I got into a game where the opposing team would have everything upgraded, from their weapons to their vehicles to their armor, and I had the team that just had standard everything, and we basically got crushed within a matter of minutes. It was 3 minutes into the game, it was over. Like, we didn't even leave a mark. So I don't know if there is a matchmaking system or if they need to work on that, but definitely one of the things I didn't like about it. So overall, Dust 514, it's not a bad game, especially if you're an EVE Online player or just a lover of MMOs in general. There's still plenty of potential for this game, even though the game modes are lacking. There's enough upgrading to be done that just makes you want to jump back in and earn those points that you need to keep upgrading. The load times may seem a little long for you new players that haven't played the beta. But believe me, those of us who played the beta and had to wait to get into a game and then got kicked out immediately before you even started the game, it was frustrating. It was long. Made you not want to play the game, period. I'd have to say this game is kind of a cross between Halo and Battlefield 2142. And it's free to play, so I mean, guys, just go out there, give it a play, see if you like it. If not, you didn't pay nothing for it. Not a big deal. So make sure you guys like and comment, and thanks.
Hey guys, Finger Blaster.
And Darren here.
And this is another Team Devious Gaming free-to-play review. Today, the review is Renaissance Heroes. Renaissance Heroes is an online multiplayer first-person shooter set in the beautifully reimagined world of 16th century Renaissance Europe. The game combines fast-paced arena